us. He can do with it as he please. And if things don't change,
we are simulcasting for the last 3.5 hours of this 4-hour radio show today at prisonplanet.tv. I want to thank all the prisonplanet.tv members out there for their support that helped turn this radio show into a radio/TV show. That's so important because I can show the video clips, I can show the documents, I can actually hold up the New York Times, I can actually hold up the White House science czar's own book, Eco Science, where he calls for putting sterilants in the water, taking all children at birth to raise them in government dormitories, eradicating the family, sterilizing, force drugging the population. I can actually hold this up and put the pages and quotes on screen. And that is having a devastating effect because everybody then grabs the videos that they get to watch live at prisonplanet.tv as members and that are also archived, along with my book, Paul Watson's book, all of my films, special expanded extras from all my films, many other films and books we've been authorized to post at prisonplanet.tv. Then they rip it to hundreds of file-sharing networks and YouTube and Google. And we have one of the biggest, if not the biggest, political YouTube channel. It's bigger than the president's channel, has more members and more hits. Very, very exciting, just what we're doing on YouTube. So I want to commend and thank everybody out there for the fine work they're doing. By the way, later this afternoon, we're going to post at the Alex Jones channel a little YouTube video I shot yesterday thanking you for spreading the word about the Obama deception. Whether you buy it on DVD in the high quality at Infowars.com and make copies and give it out to people or have viewing parties, or whether you spread the free online versions of it around, this film is only getting bigger and bigger exponentially. At the current rate, it appears to have eclipsed all my films together previously in just 5 months of being out. And it certainly is going to eclipse them over time. Just amazing. And my other films, some of them are the most viral out there ever. There is no doubt that at its current rate, the Obama deception will dwarf Loose Change and will become the most downloaded, most viewed film in history. And I know the Wall Street Journal and other media are looking at those numbers. That's supposedly going to be in the Wall Street Journal coming up later this week, Thursday or Friday. We'll finally see this big report. But again, I don't care about winning a NASCAR trophy or a boxing trophy or a trophy for, winning the best painting, at some local event. I don't have trophies on my wall, even though I won some swimming and, football and stuff like that and soccer. And I'm not saying trophies are bad. I'm just saying I'm not into things like that. I'm not into being patted on the head. But the trophy I do want is to have the most downloaded, most viewed film in history, because it's about changing minds. I believe in people's minds and intellects, and I want to unlock minds. That is what gives me passion. That's what fuels me, is beating these bullies, bringing the globalists to justice, and empowering the human dynamic spirit. That's what drives me. That makes the hair on the back of my neck stand up right now. That gives me chills right now. I'm not after women. I'm not after power. I'm not after glory. I'm not after big houses. I'm not after any of that. I'm after humanity and communing with my fellow man, with our minds, with our intellects, with our intellectual debate, and reaching out towards the future to future progeny as an example for them to stand up against tyranny, them to stand up against challenges and threats to the species and dehumanization. I have a love affair with humanity and a love affair with the incredible art and creativity and the love and the innocence and the goodness and the strength and the courage and the honor. And to know that we are just one more little example of a small group of individuals together exerting ourselves against overwhelming odds and the corrupt government and the scientific dictatorship and engaging them at their level. I love the underdog, especially when the underdog is in the right. And make no mistake, that is happening today. So I commend all of you for what you've done. Please get the Obama deception on DVD. Get it out to everybody. Go insane. I talked to the folks at the University of Arizona. They're in Phoenix. And they've given out over 30,000 copies in the last 5 months of the Obama deception. Just a group of students, first 4 or 5 of them. then 10 or 15, then 10 or 15 or so, they said 12 or 15, handed out 15,000 when Obama came to town. And then since then, other students picked it up, and they know more than 15,000 additional have been handed out. So when I say, this has been in a local newspaper, when I say 30,000, that's conservative. That's when I talked to him a few weeks ago. See, it's exponential. Other universities, thousands of copies. I mean, it's incalculable what you've done. I salute you. So we're going to post in this new video we're posting today, and links on InfoWars and Prison Planet tomorrow, to the best free online version. There's hundreds. The best encode we've seen. He knows how to do it better than we do. The fellow has a channel called Change the Channel, popular site in its own right. We've had him on Burmese' show. 3 million views. 3 million views right now at time of this show. Right at 3 million. And we should crest that by this evening. It's right below that. It's 2,900,000. And there's hundreds of versions on YouTube and Google alone. But the point is, we want to send that to 10 million in the next few months. Forget it just growing to 3 or 4 or 5 million. How about 10 million on just that 1 2-hour film? There's nothing else. There's no other films on YouTube. You know, people watch 1-minute videos with their attention span and they get 3 million views. It's already one of the biggest videos. I want it to have 10, 20, 30 million. I want everybody to see it. I mean, you talk about a solution. There's a solution right there. Just the Obama deception. Republicans will watch it because they hate Obama. Then they find out that it's really about exposing George Bush as a New World Order puppet and shattering the left-right paradigm and showing Obama as a puppet. It's deprogramming people. Praise God, this is exciting. I mean, no wonder I got the Secret Service and FBI showing up here, and I got the Pentagon following me around, and what's been declassified mainstream news. But people inside the Army sent me the secret document. That's how it ended up being mainstream news, because the people in the Army are patriots and don't like having to follow me around all day. Follow me to the grocery store and follow me home and all this crap. I mean, we're having an effect. We're engaging the New World Order. This is incredible success to have them on my butt, to have them on my 6. When they're on your tail, man, that means that when you got bogeys, that means you're doing a good job. And, you know, they killed JFK, they killed Martin Luther King, they killed a lot of other people. The good news is I'm nothing near that level, but I've always tried to make it about the activist, about the listener, about you, the info warriors, in the lone wolves and in wolf packs against the enemy. Because they can't stop us if it's an idea. I've always said that. An idea is eternal. Ideas can't be stopped when they're based on the truth. And, of course, that's an eternal truth. Many philosophers said that. I don't want to say the Wachowski brothers, who I know are reportedly fans of the show. I don't agree with all their philosophy, but I've talked to folks in Hollywood. They are fans of the show. Clearly, you know, I'm not saying I invented that idea, because that idea is thousands of years old, that ideas are, you can kill the messenger, but you can't kill the message. And so people sent me emails saying, are you ripping off ideas are bulletproof? No, and they're not ripping me off either, because I got that idea from other philosophers. But ideas are bulletproof, and that's what's so successful and so exciting and so good and so wholesome about this. Now, I told everybody to tune in, because I am now going to end this controversy with facts and proof and evidence. ABC News, Fox News, CNN, I have heard and seen them all. And Paul Hartman, one of my producers, has seen the local news. Rob Dew, one of our great producers, has seen the local newscast. I'm sure you've all seen it as well. But I'm in Austin, Texas, where this story finally got national attention. And I say this story. Congressman Castle in the East got shouted down and booed over the birther issue when he said he believes Obama was not born here. When he said he believes Obama was born here and that his birth certificate receipt is real, he spontaneously got booed and shouted down. Now, whether you believe in the birther issue or not, I'm not a birther. I'm just looking at the issue. I think it should be investigated, because government lies so much, and he does have some questionable past and background and fake aliases and Barry Soetoro and other things. He needs to be looked at. I mean, his dad was a Muslim communist, and his mother was this big foundation minion of Geithner's dad. So very spooky group, very, very sneaky. But the point is, he probably was born in Hawaii. I mean, I don't know. The point is, we're looking at that. But regardless of what you think of that story, I talked to William, he doesn't want his full name on air, who shot the video. Turned out William, who shot the video that we're about to play, he was there. It was spontaneous. He's sending us the raw video. It went on and on with them chanting and booing and yelling and following him outside. So William's sending me the raw video right now. We're very, very appreciative of that. Then Saturday, it's on local news. I'm driving in the car at 5 o'clock. I spent part of the day with my family. I'm driving back into the office to work on the new Obama film. I'll soon reveal the name. Got to get on it.